Howdy, this is Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Hope you're having a spectacular day. Thank you for joining me for this Netflix puzzled daily hard Sudoku called Medallion. I'm going to take you through the rules of Sudoku, how I start the puzzle, and then we'll get on to solving it. Hope you enjoy. There are 9 columns, 9 rows, and 9 boxes in a Sudoku. In each of the rows, columns, and boxes, we need the unique numbers 1 through 9. Pretty much the puzzle. It's really about finding the intersection points. How I think about it though is I'm thinking about where's the gap. So say for example in this box here there's a lot of pairs that I can see. So for example, where's the 5s? The 5 can't be here. The 5 can't be here in this row because of that 5 there, and the 5 can't be column here. So I've got a pair of where a 5 can go. I just don't know which one it's going to be in at the moment. Same deal here. 6s. 6 comes up here. 6 comes up here. 6 comes across here. So 6 can be one of these two, so I'm going to make a note of that. Alright, let's do the 3. Now the 3 is interesting because it goes in the same spot as the 5. 3 comes up here, across here, and across here. So 3 is one of these two. Now that means that no other number can be in that spot, because this is either a 3 or a 5, and this is either a 3 or a 5, so that's why that's important. Alright, what I'm going to ask now is, where is the 8 in this box? Well, the 8 comes down here, so 8 could be one of these two. Now I'm going to ask, where is the 7 in this box? 7 comes across here. Don't know any more about the 7. However, so it can be in these 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because it's more than 2, I'm not going to make a note on it. The reason for that is twofold. 1, the puzzle becomes overwhelming if I do too many notes at the start. I'll probably end up putting the notes in later on, but at the start I don't need to. And the second thing is the pairs can actually assist in the solve, and hopefully I'll be able to show you that a bit later on while we're doing the puzzle. Anyway, that's enough of the speaking. Let's get on to the solving. Hope you enjoy. 5 comes down here. Oops, not there. 5 comes down here. 5 comes across here. So 5 is one of these two. Now, what I saw before is 6. 6 comes across here, 6 comes across here, 6 comes down here, 6 comes up here. So this is a 6 here. 6 comes up here, 6 comes across here. So this is a 6 here, and it's the only space. Now, this is why the pairs come in handy, because you can see here that I have a 6 in this row now that I've got a note, so it can't possibly be a 6. Because I'm putting the pairs in, somewhere in this box, there's going to be another note with a 6, and that's that one there. So because I've done the work of knowing where the 6s are, that'll be a 6 there. Alright, now, 6 comes across here, 6 comes across here, and down here. I've got to show you what's going to be there, but that's a 6 there. So if I click on that, I should have all 9 6s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and they're in each row, column, and box. Alright, so what else are we seeing? 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, 9 comes down here, so this is a 9 here. Alright, so 9's there, 9's there. 9 comes up here. Oh, 9 comes up here, so this will be a 9 here. 9 comes across here, 9 comes across here, 9 comes up here. So this is a 9 here. Okay, 9 comes down here, 9 comes down here, across here, and across here. So this is a 9 here. Now I think I've got all the 9s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? And they're each in a row, column, and a box. Alright. So 4 is going to be one of these 3. 4 will be one of these 3. 4 is one of these 3. 4 comes across here. 4 comes across here. Because of this 3, 5 pair here, this has to be the 4. Alright, so 4 comes down here. 4 comes up here. So 4 is one of these two. 1, 2, 3, 5. So 5 comes across here. So this is now a 5 here. which is taken away a 4, so this is going to be a 4 here. Now what it's also done is comes up here, this no longer can be a 5, so this is a 5 here, which is taken away a 3, so this is going to be a 3 here. Alright, 1, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5's there, 5's there, 5's over there, so that makes sense. 1 will be here. So 1, 2, the 2 is going to be in this row, same as the 3. Now 3 comes up here, so this is going to be a 3, leaving this to be a standalone 2. So I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 3 can be here. 3 comes up here. 3 comes down here. 3 comes across here. So 3 is one of these two. 4 comes across here. 4 comes down here. 4 comes up here. So 4 is one of these two. So what I do know now is 5 comes across here. 5 comes across here. 5 comes down here. So this is a 5 here. 5 comes down here. 5 comes down here. 5 comes across here. So this is a 5 here. Come across here. This no longer can be a 5. So this is the only 5 left. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've got all the 5s. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing a 7 and 8. So 7 and 8 are here. That's a pair there. So this is a 1 and a 2 across here, but I can't tell you which one that is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 can be here, here, and here. 8 can be here, here, and here. Actually, no, 8 comes across here. 8 comes across here, so 8 is one of these two. 1 can be here or here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 can be here, here, or here. Okay. 1 comes across here, so 1 is one of these two. 2 can't be there, so 2 is one of the 3. Actually, I take that back. 2 comes across here, 2 comes up here, so 2 is one of these two. 2 comes across here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. 8 comes up here, so 8 is one of these, and then 7 can be anywhere. Okay. 1 can be here or here. 2 can be here or here. 3, 4. 4 can't be here. Okay, so where's the 4 in this column? Well, 4 can't be there, plus 4 can't be here. So that leaves this one place as a 4. Moving across here, this can't be a 4, so this is going to be a 4 here, which leaves a single 3. Okay, so that's good, that's good. 4, 4, 4. 4 comes down here now. 4 comes down here. So this is a 4 here, leaving this as a standalone 8. So 1 and 2 can be here. I'm missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 2 4s. Alright, we're going to do some undoing because that's not a 4 there. So I already had a 4 there, so that's, oh man, 4, yeah, alright. Well, I've just undone that because 4 comes across here, the 4 comes across here, 4 comes down here. Oops, not there. So this leaves this as a 4. That was a horrific error. I saw 4 there, 4 there. I just wanted it to be 4. Sorry about that. Alright. So 3 comes across here. 3 comes across here. So this is a 3 here. 3 up here. 3 across here. Leaving this to be a 3 here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got all the 3s. Alright, so 1 and 2 are here and here. So 1 comes across here. So 1 will be one of these two. 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 comes across here, so 7 is one of these two. So that's just a triple there. 1 comes across here, 1 comes down here, so 1 is one of these two. 2 comes down here, 2 comes across here, so 2 is one of these two. And then 7 can be here, here, and here. Okay. 8's there, 8's there. 1, 2. 2 can't be here, so 2 is here or here. This is 1, 2 here. 3, 4, 7. Okay. 7 can be in all those, and 8 can be in all of those. No, 8 can't be there. 8 can't be there, 8 can't be there in this row, so 8 is one of these two. Okay. 6, 8, 7. So 7's there, 7's there, 4. 1 can be here. 2 can be here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is there, so 7 can be there. Alright, I'm probably missing a couple of pairs or something, but I am going to put the rest of the notes in. So 7 can be here. 1 comes up here, so 1 is one of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 can't be here, so I did miss something. 7 can't be here. That means that 7 now can't be in this one here. 8. 8 can't be here, so this is going to be an 8 here. Alright, so 1 comes down here, so that's a 1. 2 comes down here, so that's a 2. 7 comes down here, 7. So that is all of the notes in that one. 1 can be in all of these. 2 can't be here, so 2 is one of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 can be all of these as well, and then 8's done. 1 comes down here, so 1 is one of these. 2 comes down here, so 2 is one of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 8 comes across here, so 8 is one of these. Okay, and last but not least, 7 can't be here, so 7's one of these. Now, supposedly, I have all the notes. A little bit nervous after that mistake before, but we'll continue on. 7, 8, 7, 8, 8's there, 8's there, 1. So now, we've got a 7 here, so this can't be a 7. So this is a 1, 2 pair. So that means that 7 has to be in this row here, so this can't be a 7 here. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 1, 8, so that's all there. So 2, 7, 2, 7, 1, 2, 1, 2. 8's up here, 8's here, 7, 8, 1, 7, 2, 7, 1, 2, 7. Alright, so what do we got? 7, 8, 8, nope, not going to help. 8, 8, 8, 8's there, 8, can't be there, so that doesn't matter. 7, 7, 7, 1, 2, 8's there, 8's there, 8's there and there, so that's not going to help them. 7, 8, 7, 8, 7, 1, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 7, so that's not going to happen. So 8's there, 8's there, 8's there. Alright, what else can we see? 1, 7, 1, 8, 1, 2, 2, 7, 1, 7, so that makes sense, that makes sense. 7, 8, 1, 2, 7, 1, 2, 8, 1, 8, 7, 8, 7, 8, 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 8, 1, 7, 8 there, 7, 8 there, 7, 8 there. What I do have is I actually have an X-wing here, because this can't be an 8 here, and I've told you that that can't be an 8 there. Now why have I said that that can't be an 8? That can't be an 8 because of why. If I can do that, I've got an X-wing. Alright, so why have I said that that can't be an 8? Well, it doesn't matter, I don't need that to be an X-wing. That can't be an 8 there, because that's a 8 here, so that's a 1, 7, 2, 8 and 8. Why have I made the call that that's not an 8? Because 8 can't be here, so that means that's 8 there. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, so I did actually have an X-wing, but what it was is I didn't need that to be an 8 there. Okay, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I do have another one here. 1. So 1 is here, 1 is here, 1 is here. So if these are a 1 and these are a 1, these two cannot be a 1 here. Okay, because there's no other 1 in that row, there's no other 1 in that column, because 1 can't be there. There's no other 1 in that column, so 1 can't be there. So these two here cannot be a 1, because if this is a 1, then that's a 1. If this is a 1, then that's a 1. And then these two couldn't be a 1. So I've now got a 2, 7 pair here, leaving this to be a 1. This can't be a 1, so it's got to be an 8. This can't be an 8, so it's got to be a 7. This can't be a 7, so it must be an 8 here. Alright, so we've come across here. We've got 2, 7 here, so this can't be an 8 here. This can't be a 1, so this must be an 8 here. 8 can't be here, so 8 comes down here. 8 comes down here, so this is an 8 here. 2, 7 here means this has to be a 1. 2, 7 here means this has to be a 1. These can't be a 1 anymore, because of this 1 here and this 1 here. So 1's going to be one of these two. 7, 8 there, 7, 8 there, 2, 7, 2, 7, 7, 8. Alright, so 1 comes up here, so this can't be 1, so it must be a 7. 7 comes down here, so this can't be a 7, so it must be a 2, leaving this to be a 7 here. 7 comes down here, so this has got to be a 2, leaving this to be a 1. This can't be a 1, so it must be a 2. This can't be a 2, so it must be a 7. 7 can't be here, so it must be an 8. 7 and 8 can't be here, leaving this to be a 1. Alright, so 7 can't be here, so this has got to be a 2. 2 can't be here, so this has got to be a 2 here. So 2 come across here, so 2's there. This can't be a 2. It also can't be a 7, so this has got to be an 8, leaving this to be a 7. Alright, 8 comes down here, so this has got to be a 1. This can't be a 1 or an 8, so it's a 2. 8 can't be here, so this is a 7. 1, 7 and 2 can't be here, so this is a 1. This can't be a 1, so it must be a 7. This can't be a 7, so it must be an 8. Up here, I've got a 7 coming up here, so this has got to be a 2, leaving this to be a 7 here. Alright. Pretty bad error putting that 4 there. I'm lucky I picked that up early as I did, but we got there in the end. Outside of that, this was a reasonably straightforward puzzle, just one X-Wing, got it solved. Anyway, thank you so much for your time. Until next time, bye for now.